Alright folks, Joe Lang here, Team Meat in the Freezer. Just a quick video on jug lining for catfish. Most of y'all from the country and all probably already know what this is, but like right now, perfect example, deer season. I've got an event tomorrow at my work and I need some fresh catfish. We're gonna fry some fish. It's a going away party for another guy. So I don't have the time to come out with a rod and reel, so we put some jug lines out last night. We ran a few lines while we were setting them, and we come back this morning to pick them up. This is something great you can do with the kids, something great to put meat in your freezer. You don't have to leave them sit overnight or whatever. You can just literally run them, especially in a lake. I mean, deep water, obviously you got to adjust the depth of your string and everything like that. Put some type of small weight on the line to keep the, I'll give you a look at one of them here in a minute. And basically we're gonna go run these on my pond here, one of my ponds here at the farm, and we're gonna get some channel catfish. But I'm gonna show you a very easy, simple method. Anyone can do it. It's super easy. Make sure it's legal in your area. And on this particular trip, I had a freezer burn goose breast in the freezer. We cut it up in chunks, put some garlic in it, a little Kool-Aid mix on it, let it sit overnight, and that was our bait of choice. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna keep this video short. Come along here and watch us put some meat in the freezer. God bless. Thank you all, you veterans, for protecting this wonderful nation we have, and I hope y'all are out there making memories. Come along with us. Alright, so all we have here, we have a Fiji water bottle. Any bottle will work. We got some nice trot line cord. You can buy this at Walmart in the catfishing section or whatever. I know this pond isn't very deep, so I've only got about 2.5 foot of line on here. I have a little inline sinker. You could use a split shot, you could use a rock, use whatever you have. And I tie loops. This is about a #1 stainless steel hook. Of course, you can use whatever size, you know, according to what type of fish you're targeting. So that's it. Got a jug, got an inline weight to keep your bait down off the surface, and you got a hook. And what you want to do is, when you pull these jugs, you might grab the jug, but when you have a fish on it, you want to make sure you grab below the jug and get a hold of the line. And if you're fishing in an area where there's big fish, like I know these catfish have only been in here a couple years, so maybe 3 pounds or so. 4 pounds is the biggest one we have in here because I stocked them. But if you take if you're fishing big fish, the longer they're on the jug, the more they're going to get tired out, and the easier they handle because of the resistance of the jug. And also, you might want to have a net handy, so as you lift up on them, you can put the net under them. But that's all she wrote. Simple. Some Fiji water jugs, a little inline weight, and a hook. Catfish aren't picky. And what we do is we just, when we're done, we wrap them up. And I normally put a rubber band or a hair tie, the cheap hair ties that the women use for the ponytails. Go to the dollar store and get you like 100 of them for $5. Put it around here, and then you can hold your hook and keep them for the next time. Thanks for coming along. Hey, there he is. What you got there? All right. Bring him on back to the bucket here. There's a little one, but he'll eat. All right, I'm gonna get him off the hook and we'll get back at the action here. A lot of them are hung up this morning from the timber and the trees, so a little bit of a problem. I'm sure this one had a fish on it. I don't know if it still does. No fish?
There's a fish.
You might can break the sticks if you can. Really? We got a bluegill? That is crazy. Now there's a first, folks. Never caught a bluegill on a jug line before, on a #1 hook with some, especially with some goose breast on it. Holy cow. Might as well unhook the fish and throw him in the bucket bed, since he's already been on there for a long time. He might not live. You'll see his eyes all messed up. Oh. Normally we wouldn't keep the... There you go.
Should we put it?
Yeah.
Still alive.
Alrighty. Thought you said no.
Yeah, because I saw the hook.
Man, we're getting the small ones today. Hold them up. Let me see what we got. It ain't a monster, but he'll eat. Alright, hold on. Let me get him off of there. Whoa, let's see that guy. Oh, what you got there? It's a much nicer one, huh? Nice fish. Beautiful channel cat. About 2 pounds or so. He's doing the spin. Alright, let me get him off the hook and get him in the bucket. Nada? Bare hook, huh? Can't catch him on credit, can we? To mention, folks, this is also a great thing to do in the summertime at night, because it's cooler at night. Just make sure you got your bug spray, your thermocell. But inside of the jugs you can put a glow stick, a battery powered candle like you buy from the dollar store for real cheap, or you can just put some reflective tape on your bottles, and then when you use a headlamp or a flashlight you can see them really good. So what you're seeing now, I'm gonna loop some footage in here from last night when we were putting the place in the jugs. But what you're seeing now, the fish have been toting these jugs around who knows how long throughout the night, so they're pretty tired right now. They're not putting up much of a fight, but during when you're running them consistently, it's nothing to be chasing one down with the boat. You know, they'll pull the whole jug under. Even these 2-pound catfish will pull it right under. So anyway, just another thought. Just so you know, catfish and stuff are more active at night, so especially when the water's hot in the summer. So don't think this is something, and also if you're in a big lake or something with high winds, you might, or a river with a light current, you might want to rig some type of drop weight off of it to actually hold it stationary. So you would have the same exact setup we have. You would just have the weight down below the hook and something that actually touches the bottom. That way when the fish takes the bait and pulls downward on it, the resistance of the jug will set the hook in the corner of its mouth, hopefully. Sometimes they'll swallow it. Anyway, just another food for thought. We're gonna finish running these last couple jugs. So far we've only got 3 more on this. I think we got 7 or 8 in the cooler from when we were setting them yesterday. And a lot of them, what they do is, and these short lines and all, they get wrapped up in these tangles and these down deadfall trees, and because they've been there so long, they actually are able to work themselves free. So that's what we're running into this morning, but we're still gonna have a good mess of fish. Thanks for coming along. Another one. That's what a bad attitude will get you right there, folks. See, look at that face. She pouted on the last thing, on the last jug. She started pouting, and now look what we got. So keep a positive attitude when running jug lines. Right, babe? All right, here we are out on our own farm. We're out here in the running some jug lines, getting some of these channel catfish out of the pond, and we're out here at night. It's hot during the day. We're gonna find one with a fish on it. Quick release. Quick release. What we got there? Little channel cat. Hold on a second. That's a nice, good eater there. Number one. All right, we're gonna rebait. Yeah. Hold on a second. So what we're using for bait here is we had a freezer burn goose breast. We cut it up in some chunks, put some garlic in there, gave it a little smell, and my wife's baiting it up. We're going to show you more about these jugs in the daylight tomorrow when we run them, and we're going to flip it back out there. Alrighty, on to the next one. Okay, that's what you call operator error.
Let's come off.
Supposed to pull the fish and flip them in the boat. There's a good lesson. Don't hold the fish over the water.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, good thing we're not starving. Oh, what you got there? Little tail cat? Oh.
Oops. Hold on.
Oh. Good job. Hold on, I'm trying to get us out of the bushes.
Oh! She bit me.
Wow. You brave grabbing a catfish like that. You brave. You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
there's another one over there.
number 3. Whoa. Nice. Let's see that bad boy. What you got there? Whoa. What a nice one.
Oh.
What a nice fish. Hold on, I got him. Hold on a second. It's a nice one. See him? I got. Oh wow, nice fish. Okay. He's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice eating size. Alright, hang tight.
Maybe you should give me this.
Well, that's 5 channel cats there. We got 2 earlier while we were setting. We got about 14 jugs out, but we're going to let them sit overnight now. It's about 11 o'clock at night. We're going to let them sit to the morning. Add to the pile. We're going to put these on ice, and we'll catch you in the morning. Thanks for coming along. Like I said, as you can see, we got a good mess of catfish. We're going to be eating good at the fish fry tomorrow. Anyway, check out one of our videos on our channel. I'll link it up here in the description. We also have a video. I'm going to link it up here somewhere in the description or on this end screen on how to clean catfish 2 different ways. You can do the bone in, leave the bone in on the tail like it's pretty common in the south for the smaller fish, you know, under 1.5 pounds or so, and then we're going to also have the boneless fillets. So anyway, thanks for coming along. Just a quick video. I understand it's probably routed toward beginners and stuff in outdoors, but anyway, just give you a little tip, something that doesn't cost a lot of money to do. You literally get you some hooks, some weights, any old bait that'll work, cut bait, night crawlers, whatever you got. Get out there on your local ponds, neighborhood ponds even, whatever, run you some jug lines. It's also a very popular method to catch gar fish and stuff like that if that's what you're into. of course, with what you bait. You can even bait live bait. So if you got a pond with some flathead catfish or whatever, you're gonna get live. If you put live bait, you just got to be aware that you may catch a bass or something like that, and that may kill them. So if you're not targeting bass, and I don't believe it's probably not even legal to target them on a jug line or a trot line. So make sure you get out there, test your check out your local game laws, make sure you're safe, make sure you're doing it right, being ethical. This is Joe Lang, Team Meat in the Freezer. Just a quick shout out to y'all. We love y'all. The temperature's getting nice. It's fall. Get out there and outdoors. Get a newcomer out there. Make some memories. Be sure to click that like and subscribe button. We got lots of action coming to you. In fact, today's opening day of Virginia's archery season, and Chad is trying to get his wife Stephanie her very first deer with archery equipment. She's a Navy veteran, and we took her out last year and got her not her first deer only, but 2. She's fixing to try to get her first one with a bow this afternoon. So y'all wish her luck. Drop a comment, give us a like, and we're going to see you on the next one. Appreciate y'all.